Hey guys, it's Diamondback Bill. So in my last video I talked about getting a new mountain bike or something like that, but I had decided I didn't want a bike where I had to drive to use it. So I kind of went a little off the rails here and I got a Bahamut v.2, as you can see. So I'm going to do a little opening. So the reason I decided to buy this bike is if you look at their company motto and their plan, they're kind of like trying to get cheaper bikes to people because the bike industry is so expensive. It's a really cool website. It's really interesting stuff to take a look at and read. The guy David, I believe he's the owner. I'd emailed them, asked a few questions, and he got right back to me promptly. He was super nice. He let me know the bike was being shipped. So it was a really cool website, and it was a really cool bike. So it's a Bahamut v.2. It's supposed to be a carbon bike. It's supposed to be pretty light. So I just wanted to do a little opening video because I know that some people out there probably want these. It's the same as my last bike, the Division 2. There's just no videos on it. So people want to watch it, know what they're getting into. It's a video for you. Alright. So, part of the deal is it's supposed to come shipped pretty much ready to be used. So, if you can see here, the handlebars are already put on, which is fantastic. You fill out some information to tell them how you want it set up, if you ride casual, if you're an aggressive rider, and all that stuff. And you ask for your inseam and everything. So this is kind of a look at what we got going on inside here. It looks like it's only going to take me about 10 minutes to set up. So let me flip this back around. Bear with me. I'm not the most skilled video maker. Like I said, I just make these videos because I'd appreciate it if somebody did it, so I hope somebody appreciates it. But anyways. Alright. So, this is what we're looking at. Let's start opening it up and take a look. Alright. So, looks like all we're going to have to do here is tighten on the seat, put on the front tire, that's it. See, these are rim brakes too, which doesn't bother me. It's a road bike. I know it's kind of late in the year, but I actually got this on sale because normally this is a $1,800 bike, but because of the fall sale, I got $500 off for $1,300. It's like a 19-pound bike, so it's like really screaming deal. The company's awesome. You should look it up. Even if you're not thinking about buying one, you should look at the video. You should look at their website because it's pretty sweet. So here's our saddle. I will be updating this thing with some more carbon fiber parts, probably to make it a little lighter. I'm not really a weight freak or anything. It's just something I'm interested in, is how it affects my riding. So that's the main reason I'm checking a lot of this stuff out and just trying to figure out if it's a factor. And I'm pretty light, you know. I'm more than 45 and 5'5", so it's like, that's the other thing I want to talk about too, is their sizing. So you go on there, you fill out all your size stuff, your inseam and everything, and then they tell you which bike they think will be best for you, which I think is, you know, it's a pretty good customer service if you ask me. Especially if you're going to order a bike online like I do. You know, I know you can go into a bike shop and get great customer service, but for me, there's not a lot of bike shops in DeKalb. There is one, but I think all they sell is Treks or something, and that's just not my vibe, so I wasn't into it. So these all just come right off, pretty easy, sneaky. So there it is. Ah, that's a cool looking bike. Another thing that's cool about these guys is they show a breakdown on their website of how they spend their money and how little they spend on marketing and everything. Which is another thing I think is pretty cool because the bike industry is crazy. Everything is so expensive. I don't know how much things have jumped up. I'm sure some of you do. How much prices have jumped in the past few years. I'm just kind of getting into it. So I just know everything is a lot more expensive, and I'm sure bikes are no different. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool idea you got going on there. So like I said, even if you don't plan on getting a bike, you should go check them out. Not a huge fan of the tape on this because some of the tape is actually staying on the crank, which is kind of a bummer. I'm sure I can get it off, but I just don't love that. Yeah, that's a pain. But besides that, this bike's been super well wrapped. It might be because it's cold too. If you guys don't know, I live in DeKalb, Illinois. It's a rural town. We invented barbed wire in just outside the Chicago suburbs, so about an hour from downtown. So it's definitely cold. Yeah, I should have brought this in. Maybe that would have came off a little earlier or a little easier. Ooh, that's light. Okay. Well, I guess now we're gonna work on the front fork. So the other thing too is this is like minimal tools to put this together, which is awesome because not everybody's got all the stuff they need to put together a bike. This thing is like the lightest bike I've ever held. But like I said, I'm not super well versed in biking and stuff, so you know, I'm not the best example, but let's keep it moving. All right, well, so not really sure how to get this out yet. This is a straight up, I have no idea really what I'm doing video, and I hope there's some people out there that appreciate what I'm doing. Because I know I'm not the only one out here that has no idea what they're doing when they buy these bikes sometimes. But we are getting close. So, missing something. Let's take a look, huh? We are missing something. Let's see. Nothing in there. I think there's supposed to be the quick release in the front, but I don't see anything. This box looks pretty promising, so here we go. There's a box buried in there. Oh yeah. This is what we needed. A little goodie box. The rest of this stuff I probably need in here. There's these are all the reflectors, which I will be putting on, not in this video, But I think everybody should have reflectors because, you know, there's cars out there. People don't see you. Reflectors are great, super cheap, you know, and lights don't always work the best too, so. Alright. So, let's see what else we got here before I attempt that. Directions on how to put the reflectors in. Hopefully this is how to put the quick release excellent, but I don't think so. This is a warranty. Alright, what do we got going on here? Alright, so looks like I'm on my own for putting this thing on, which is fine. I don't mind. Just thinking you just unscrew that. Now I'm gonna, you see how these springs go? I'm gonna remember that. Because, yeah, so you're gonna go big, little, like that. We're gonna pop these in. I'm sure some of you more experienced people are out here, if you're watching this, and you're probably like just laughing at me and like, what the hell has he got going on? But hey, everybody was new once upon a time, and I'm new now. So we are getting there. Wow. Pretty neat looking bike. So I went with the medium. Like I said, he'll tell you on the website which frames to go for, what fits best for you. So yeah, that's my Dragon Behemoth. Sorry, I'm not gonna put the seat on. Actually, I will. Let me go find some Allen keys. So bear with me. So I actually have another seat post that I will be putting on here. I have one of the Whiskey Parts carbon fiber seat posts. And that'll be end up on here eventually, whenever I get the time. And I decide. I said, I'm not all about shedding weight. I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. I think it's fun. So, I don't know why that's so hard. Maybe, let's see. I almost think I'm going to use this anti-slip compound. I don't know if that's the right move. There we go. Let's see. Yep, right there. That'll do. I'm just getting a rough feel for it because I'm about to ride right now. It is super windy out too, so I won't be doing a big ride, which stinks. So I would love to go out and put like 25 miles on this thing today, but it is what it is. It's part of living in Illinois. So yeah, I'm just gonna pump up the tires and I'll be on the road. I'll be doing some more updates and stuff for people who care. Comment in the sections, or comment in my, put comments in the section if you guys are interested. Feel free to subscribe if you want. I don't know. I'm going to be riding this thing hopefully a lot. I plan on riding it up till I can't anymore, and then I'll be back on the Division 2. It's got bigger tires. Yeah, that's why I went with the road bike, actually. It's because the Division 2, I'm feeling good about it riding in the snow. I'm feeling pretty confident. And I wanted something that I could put high miles on. So that's why I decided to go here. You know, they label it like an endurance, lightweight road bike. So, yep. That's my Dragon. And that was a quick opening video. And I put it together. Shoot, 15 minutes. Could have done it faster. But, yeah, I appreciate it for watching. And, yeah, thanks.